Hey everyone, this time on Tim Talks Audio, we have a very different kind of video. At the end of October of 2022, the AES convention was at the Javits Center in New York City, which is not far from me. So while I was walking the floor, I had a chance to talk to a bunch of different people. And moving into 2023, this style of interview might be something we bring to the channel. If you enjoy today's video, make sure to leave a like and a comment down below letting me know that you want to see more content like this. Today's video, we're talking to Caspar from BabyAudio. He actually found me on the floor. And then we just started talking. We talked iHeart NY2, which we've discovered on this channel before and have gone over. So you'll see a link to that video down in the description and in the top right-hand corner right about now. And we just started talking shop because that's what you do at these conventions. Yes, you learn about new stuff, but really you make connections. So without further ado, here is the on-the-floor interview with Caspar from BabyAudio. So I'm sitting here with Caspar from BabyAudio. One, it's a pleasure to finally meet you in person.
Likewise.
It was amazing that you found me before I found you, but as you said, you know what I look like, but before today, I didn't know what you look like.
Yeah.
I mean, your latest release was iHeart NY2. It was amazing. Thank you for sending it over. We already checked it out. But, you know, what, in your opinion, compared to its original form, where does this shine compared to what it used to be?
The V2 of iHeart New York?
Yes.
Well, it has more controls than the original. So the original one was almost like a guitar pedal. It had like one compression sound that you could dial in and then, you know, bring it up as a as a parallel track.
Right.
This one is based on that same algorithm, although we refined it a little bit because we've gotten better as a company.
Yeah, you've grown so much.
Exactly, and we've learned a lot. So that was like part one of making a V2 was just to make it better than the original. And part two was to basically introduce this tweak panel here.
The tweak panel with all of the controls in there is amazing.
Yeah. So that gives access to, you know, traditional compression settings like attack, release, ratio, etc. There's also some new features. It's like a transient control where you can emphasize transients. There's some harmonic saturation which is linked to the compression. So basically the more it compresses, the more it saturates.
Nice.
So it's like you're feeding basically the saturation algorithm relative to the amount of compression happening.
Nice.
So when you kind of squeeze a drum beat or something, you know, and the snare comes on and it will clamp down a little more with the compression, then it also saturates a little more.
Yeah, and you're gonna hear it bite.
Yeah, so it comes more alive. The interface is better, like the design, I would say anyway, you know, there's less waste.
Yeah, the
space.
XY and being able to move around and get your blend even without touching the tweak.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So, yeah, we're happy about it. It's funny, when we released V1, I was actually at AES. It was, I think, AES 2019 was a month or two after we released V1. And I remember walking here and thinking, oh, maybe one day we'll have a booth ourselves.
And look at you now.
And now we're here presenting V2 and all these other plugins. So a lot has happened in 3 years, which is nice.
And I mean, just as you said, over the years, you've come out with so many other kinds of just tools for everybody, you know, not only like spaced out or super VHS, which are great for like sound design and really like mangling sounds and things like that, but Smooth Operator is one of, just how it works and how you can just go in and even shape your cleanup. And with what everything Smooth Operator does is awesome. So it's been great to watch you guys grow through the whole time.
We're doing a V2 of that one as well.
Are you really?
Yeah, so just like we overhauled iHeart New York and made it, you know, more advanced and gave users more control, we'll do the same with Smooth Operator. And the working title is Smooth Operator Pro. I don't know what we'll end up calling it. Maybe we'll call it Smooth Operator 2.
Right.
I don't know, but it's,
a name's a name.
A name's a name, exactly, yeah. But it will have a lot more control. The cool thing about, I guess, like doing software, but maybe it's the same if you do hardware, is you get so much user feedback, you know? We always have people writing, asking for features, because our products are pretty simple. But then when we come to making V2, we can take some of those feature suggestions and implementing them. So we're giving Smooth Operator an overhaul, which will be out maybe early next year, if we're lucky, but sometime next year for sure.
So you're actively working on it.
Yeah.
And what else are you working on that isn't on the board and it's not getting an update that you can kind of just hint at?
Yeah, well, we have a lot of projects in the pipeline at the moment. The next thing to come out will be a synthesizer, our very first synthesizer, yeah.
Wow.
So we're working on 2 synths and 1 drum machine at the moment, and one of the synths is almost ready to be in the beta stage.
Nice.
And we'll spend a couple of months testing it. With a beta logger, will be out in December, maybe January, but it's going to come out.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're still pretty. It's a fast approaching timeline because as much as we're in the middle of October now, that really
we
means
like to work
you're
fast.
in December.
Yeah, we like to work fast. That's how we do it.
That's amazing. Out of everything, what's your favorite?
Good question. I think Spaced Out.
Spaced Out is a lot of fun.
I feel like that's the most accomplished one. It's a really good question. I love them all, of course. They're my babies.
It's picking
But,
a favorite child.
Yeah. I think Spaced Out is fun because, obviously it matches, mixes and matches reverb, delay, modulation. There's 50 effects or so
there's
under
so
the
much
hood.
in it.
And every time you adjust one thing, it affects other things under the hood, and so it makes it kind of creative to use. Like with some of the other ones, you can kind of expect what will happen when you dial a knob. With Spaced Out, it's a little more unexpected.
Yeah.
Also, it revolves around the randomization function.
Yes.
So you can just kind of click that dice, you get new configurations.
It's so fun.
So I feel like that's the one that takes your audio to unexpected regions. So that's probably my favorite. I also like Crystalline.
I was going to say, Crystalline is very nice. I believe, if I remember correctly, Crystalline also has a similar random function, does it?
Not Crystalline, no, but it's funny you...
Maybe that's part of V2.
I was just looking, I just wanted to make sure.
I know.
We have so many projects going on at the moment that
you get lost in them, I understand.
But no, it doesn't have a randomization function, but it's something we might incorporate.
You never know.
People always ask for it.
I mean, you guys already have basically the simple version of Spaced Out with the magic die, which is available for free, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Just being able to pull some of what that does, could do a crystalline, also miniature free version. Who knows?
Yeah.
I'm pitching ideas.
We aim to do one freebie per year, typically in November.
Yeah.
Because that's a good time
It's
to
a
put
great
something
time,
out, right?
Yep.
People will come to our site, maybe they'll buy something.
Mm-hmm.
We got to figure out what we're doing this year. We obviously have one built already, and now I'm thinking, because I have another idea now, if we can kind of rush something out quickly.
Yeah.
The freebie is always based on an existing plugin.
Yes.
So it's not really that much work. It's more like graphical work to just kind of package it into a simpler interface.
Right.
But we're reusing existing algorithms. I don't know which one we'll do for November, but we'll figure something out.
Like I say, you got a little bit of time, and it's usually end of November-ish.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, last year was like the 29th of November, I think.
Yeah. So right in the holiday season, when everybody's wallets and pocketbooks are all burning, and everybody's looking to spend money.
Yeah.
Well, Caspar, thank you so much. Again, it was an absolute pleasure meeting
likewise,
you.
Yeah.
And thank you for all of the insight and all of the great tools that you guys put out.
Yeah, well, pleasure. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, thank you.
I want to thank Caspar for taking a few minutes out of his day. He met a ton of people, but he spent a few extra minutes with me going over everything that you just heard. So thank you to BabyAudio, thank you Caspar, and thank you for watching. That's all for now. If you found anything informative or were a fan of this style video, leave a like and share the video. To be a part of the community, join the Discord. There's a link down below. If you want me to mix your song, check out timflansbaum.com. And if you have a question, ask in the comments and I'll answer it in a future video. Thanks for watching.